UAE and Qatar delegates hold the first official meeting since the Al Ula Declaration. Meanwhile, Unesco has confirmed that Al Duhail striker Al Mu'izz Ali is in fact not a Unesco ambassador. In sports, Al Sadd captain Hassan Al Haydous refused to speak to the media in what many describe as a protest. And finally, find out how this pizza cost one student 6,000 riyals.
Hello, I'm Farah and you're watching The Roundup. Here are today's top stories.
First, delegations from Qatar and the UAE officially met in Kuwait for the first time since the Al Ula Declaration was signed in January. The Gulf delegates discussed joint mechanisms and procedures for implementing the Al Ula statement that put an end to the 3-year-long blockade on Qatar. Meanwhile, Qatar's Minister of Foreign Affairs, Sheikh Mohammed bin Abdurrahman Al Thani, also met with the chief of the Gulf Cooperation Council to discuss ongoing moves to resume relations in the GCC. Now, Unesco has confirmed to Doha News that Qatari football player Al Mu'izz Ali has not been appointed as one of its goodwill ambassadors. News had circulated claiming that the football star had become the UN's cultural agency's latest envoy. There was even a signing ceremony attended by Al Mu'izz as well as a Princess Rani Vanuskam Modelli, who claimed to represent UNESCO. However, in a statement to Doha News, the organization's GCC director said that Miss Rani is not affiliated to UNESCO in any way, and therefore Al Mu'izz is not one of its ambassadors. Read the full story on our website. In sports news, the captain of local team Al Sadd, as well as the Qatar national team Hassan Al Haydous, has taken a firm stance against the country's footballing body. In a post-game interview, Haydous refused to answer questions by journalists, only saying that, quote, people will understand the reason for his silence. This came just a day after the Qatar Football Association announced a temporary ban and a 30,000 riyal fine on his teammate Akram Afif for comments he made against a referee. And finally, one unlucky student was scammed into paying 6,000 riyals for, you guessed it, a pizza. The student tried ordering a 31 riyal pizza through a shady website, only for his bank to reveal that 6,000 riyals were withdrawn from his account and sent to Russia. The student's story is a part of a rising trend in scam attempts in Qatar over the past year. So, lesson learned.
That was it for today, but for more first stories, head on to dohanews.co.